we want to tell the whole world that Mr. P2B, the presidential candidate of the NDC and our principal in the obedient movement, he has alerted the whole world that his life is under threat by the Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration, by the government and the agencies of the Tinubu administration. And we are here simple. We have come to court to enforce his fundamental right, and we are praying that he should be provided adequate security. We don't want another Funsho Williams in Nigeria. You people know that of recent, P2B, in a very viral video, claimed that he won the 2023 presidential election. He said it, it's online, you Google it, he said that he won the 2023 presidential election. He is warming up to reclaim his mandate in the 2027 presidential election. And it's a similar scenario that happened in Lagos State. Like more than 20 years ago, even all the security agencies in Nigeria, the DSS, the police, nobody has come out to say who kicked Funsho Williams or how Funsho Williams died. Funsho Williams died in Lagos while he was said to be warming up, to contest the 2023 governorship election in Lagos State, to reclaim his mandate that he believed that was stolen. So we don't want similar scenario. P2B must not be another victim of political assassination. He must freely go to any part of the country, to campaign and engage people, sell his manifesto, tell Nigerians about his ideology to bring this nation out of poverty and corruption. P2B is genuinely committed, to not just taking Nigeria from production from consumption to production, but is committed to end corruption in this country. And of course, over the weeks, what is happening with our budget. You now know that our budget is now a statute of fraud. What we call annual Nigerian budget is now an instrument of fraud. You can see that what we have in the Nigerian budget, from the unknown agency to Gbajabi Amila telling upstream regulation agency to withhold certain amount percentage, from even the governor of Imo State deducting from source the allocation that is meant for the 36 states of the federation. They are committed, to continue to impoverish Nigerians beyond 2027. And we are here to alert the whole world that nothing must ever happen to Mr. P2B. That is why we have approached the Federal High Court to enforce his fundamental. Joined the called the governor of Edo State. In this matter, he has publicly warned P2B not to come to Edo State to campaign. That when P2B is in Edo State, that his life is not, his security is not guaranteed, and that P2B must take permission from him. And we are saying, under the 1999 Constitution, the governor of Edo State or any other governor in this country does not have such right. As the campaign will soon commence, P2B has the constitutional right as a citizen of Nigeria to go any part of the country to campaign, sell his ideology, sell his manifesto to Nigerians who are ready to embrace the message of a new Nigeria that will be possible, a new Nigeria that will lift the country from consumption to production, a new Nigeria that will be corrupt-free, that will put an end fictitious projects, like we are witnessing, in our budget, which I would now rather prefer to call a statute of fraud, an instrument of fraud. Majority members of the National Assembly conniving with the executive arm, to insert fake projects, into our national budget and continue to embezzle our common resources while the people continue to suffer. That is why we have approached the court, for the court to assert the constitutional right of Mr. P2B to be given adequate security. We are saying that the president is the president is the first defendant, the attorney general is the second defendant, inspector general of police, the director of DSS, and the commandant general of the security and civil defense corps, and the governor of Edo State that has openly threatened Mr. P2B not to cross Edo State without his permission. And we are saying that the president, as the commander in chief and the chief security officer, has the constitutional duty, to direct the police, the DSS, and the civil defense to provide adequate security for Mr. P2B. And we are saying, on no account should Mr. P2B become another victim of political association. We don't want another Funsho Williams, because Mr. P2B is warming up to reclaim his mandate. He has openly said that he won the 2023 presidential election, and the implication is that Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Yakub Mahmoud stole his mandate. And we are ready, he will reclaim it by the grace of God, with the support of Nigerians. We are sure and we are hopeful that he will reclaim his mandate. So that is why we have invited you. We will give you copies of the motion of notice and the affidavit in support of the application.
All right, this is Monday, July 27, 2026. Good evening, everyone. This is all about security concern. But let us shift a little bit out of here, because we all know what ADC can do, especially the man mentioned about Funsho Williams, one of the best politicians that came from Lagos State. If the man happened to still be alive up to now, such a person is supposed to have been elevated to the position of a president or a very big political figure in Nigeria. The man, it was like the present good politicians, though there are few that we still have in Nigeria, people who can challenge the government and so on and so forth. So he contested for an election, he won, they rigged him out, and he was coming back to take back his mandate, just like P2B is trying to come back to campaign, all those things, and they killed him. Now, the most shocking thing is that up to today, who killed Mr. Williams has not been brought to book. A powerful politician was eliminated, and it seems that nothing happened. So I understand the fear of P2B supporters. P2B himself has voiced out about that. I want to tell you that their concerns are genuine. We are living in a country where terrorism is something that is visible, happening every day. They operate in a safe haven. They don't hide. They confess on ways that the Tinubu's administration, APC, are the ones who are supporting them, doing all those things. They confess to be working with the Nigerian army, like that confession of Kachana, and so on and so forth. So in a country like that, you should understand and be very careful that these people can do undo. Now, let me go straight to exposing what is going to happen, the plans of the APC governors. The man made mention of Okpebolo, who said that Obi should not come to Edo State to campaign. Okpebolo is a talkative, and he doesn't hide either the meeting the heads, the governors of APC, and he's not even hiding anything. He talks too much. That is Okpebolo for the governor of Edo State. But beyond what Okpebolo said, the reality is that P2B will be banned from visiting so many states during campaign. And these people will cite security concerns. P2B may just put campaign tomorrow. He's coming, for example, to Benue to campaign. Then that Reverend Father Tom politician, Governor Ndeya Hyacinth. Remember that if something happens, if Obi is even coming, they will stop him not to come. So during election, he can just say, oh, there is a security alert we got. So we are going to cancel campaign activities for 30 days. And that is the day P2B wanted to come. They will do that. This is a very, plan that they are planning to do. Something they are planning to do. So it's not something you should play with. So if they do this thing, what are you going to do? You yourself watching me. If it happens that they carried out this, what are you going to do? Because it is going to happen. It is going to happen for sure. They will do that. So you people don't know why APC was hijacking your governors from left to right. They just want people to work with them, people that will deliver them, and so on and so forth.
Like this, wonder shall never yes. Lawyers, as in some lawyers, they went to court over the threat of Peter Obi. You understand? So I don't say once at a time. You understand? Going over Edo State. So we got a threatening you. Peter Obi say no one say for Edo State again. As in, if they come, maybe they come Edo State, maybe they let the state know before they come. So all those kind of things. So lawyers now, they don't put up with themselves, say nothing should happen to Peter Obi. You understand? So Peter Obi should be protected. You understand me? So that's what it be. For me, normal level, I wish a country where they work. Now what is supposed to happen? No. Every life they important. You understand? In a working country. Every life they important, but comes to Nigeria, no life they important to this government. Yeah? Because they are terrorists. They are terrorists in themselves. You understand me?